At the break of dawn, thousands of marathon enthusiasts stepped out of their homes on a Sunday and gathered at island grounds to participate in the Chennai Marathon.
Spellbound and the Tamil Nadu Athletic Association, and of course the whole bunch of sponsors have come together to be able to pull this through. So I think it's the spirit of running completely. I would say that the Chennai runners do a fab job. They have the second edition coming up on the 1st of December. But the Chennai Half Marathon, I think, is more number of event managers coming in and saying, you know what, we'd like to do a marathon and get more people to run more often in Chennai. So it's pretty much that, I think.
Over 1,000 registered athletes with a mix of young boys and girls from schools and colleges, working professionals and elderly people participated in the 16-kilometer run.
Every run is good. The weather is always tough here, but it's great to be out and run.
I think on the whole, obesity is just gaining grounds. I think everyone should make it a point not to walk but to run.
Friends, parents and onlookers cheered the runners from start to finish. Starting the run from Island Grounds near Marina Beach, the participants went through Triplicane, Pattinapakam and Adyar areas before returning to the finish line at Island Grounds. Refreshment stalls set up every kilometer provided much needed energy drinks to the participants. Necessary safety measures were taken by the Chennai City Traffic Police with emergency ambulances on standby every 2 kilometers. Cash award of Rs 1 lakh and Rs 50,000 was given away for the first and the second prize winners. Barefoot pedestrians moving around stagnant water and overflowing garbage around residential localities is not very uncommon. Flooding during the rains only makes matters worse with people coming in direct contact with contaminated water. Many don't realize how fatal this environment can be.
உப்பனால தான் எலி வருது. எலி பெருச்சாளி எலி தான் அதிகம் ஓவர். மழை பெஞ்சுன்னு வச்சுங்களேன், தண்ணி முழங்கால் தண்ணி அளவுக்கு நடக்க முடியாமல் ஜனங்க வண்டியில் போகிறவங்க அதிகமாக போயிட்டு இருக்காங்க. வண்டி ஸ்பீடாக போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது மேலே ஆள் மேலே படுது.
Medically known as leptospirosis, this deadly disease can kill the affected very quickly.
I was having fever, headache, and cold and cough. So I was thinking more because of the work pressure and climate. I'm not feeling that, and also a lot of traveling. Then I went to first to Bill Road Hospital, and tested me. And a doctor, by checking at me, he said, "Look, everything all right." He gave me a tablet for 3 days, viral fever, and it didn't subside. Then the next time I went, he said, "Why don't you do this test as well?" And lepto, he said. I didn't know what lepto then was. I did the test. Then we diagnosed it's rat fever.
Rat fever starts just like any normal fever, and this is the main reason why even doctors sometimes fail to identify it.
Symptoms will be high fever with shivering, diarrhea, loose motion. It is a multi-system disease, and if you don't diagnose fast, it will cause lot of problem, fatalities also. People hailing from the place where water stagnation is there and likelihood of leptospirosis is there. So we have to think in that term and start treatment. We have to send the blood and urine for lab test. Either patient can go to government hospital for the same or nearby any private lab.
This resides in the kidney of these rodents and it is excreted in the urine. It can infect the other important domestic animals like dogs, cattle, and pigs. And leptospires can be excreted in their urine also. Suppose there is an abrasion in the skin, the organism enters through this abrasion, which occurs when they wade through water.
If you do have fever after wading through water, it is important that you visit a doctor immediately. It may well be leptospirosis, which can become fatal within a week's time. This is Raghu along with camera person Arpit and Sham for NDTV India Can.